I want to leave my girlfriend, not her daughter. I apologize in advance. This is 100% drunk stream of consciousness. I've 39 meters been with my girlfriend 31F for 6 years. The first 4 were good. The last 2 have been on a steady decline leading up to the discovery that she's been cheating on me with her coworker for a year. Long story short, I suspected, snooped, found out. So it goes. The thing is, I pay for everything. I have a great job that affords me the ability to not care about the cost of anything. She quit her job to be a SAM and I pay for her daughter's private school, hobbies, etc. It was honestly not a big deal until I found out she was cheating on me and ridiculing me behind my back. I'm done. It's over. The problem is what to do about her daughter. I've grown really close to her daughter Olivia. She's 14. She's brilliant. And honestly, we're like best friends. We talk about everything. I guide her as best I can and she's so ducking smart it's almost ridiculous. I want to continue to support her financially, but I know her mother would throw a shit fit if she knew I wanted to pay for Olivia's education, etc., and not for the perks that come from being rich. Her mother has grown complacent with a lifestyle she won't be able to afford when I leave. I fear she will try to use Olivia to manipulate me into funding her extravagant bullshit. I don't want Olivia to go through that. I do want to continue to give Olivia everything she needs to grow into the woman I know she can be. I love her very much, and she astounds me with everything she does. I want to support that. My worry is that if I continue to support her, then her mother will try to extort me for additional funds for herself. She might even use Olivia as a barging chip. Sorry if this is a rambling mess. I'm kind of a mess right now. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm scared. Update. Basically, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who responded. It got more attention than I thought it ever would, and people have been so supportive and kind. After much thought, I decided to appeal to my GF's better nature and have an honest conversation with her. It went surprisingly well. We agreed the relationship had run its course. She apologized for cheating on me and not ending it when she knew she should. It was about money. Fine, I knew it. I don't have the energy to hold a grudge right now. We've agreed that it was a good idea for me to fund Olivia's schooling. I'm happy to do it and my GF is okay with a clean break. We had the talk with Olivia. Her mother and I both agreed that we keep things vague. The truth isn't pretty and won't do anyone any good. She was angry with me and that's okay. I'm not going to be around anymore, so she needs her mom, and the idea of who her mom is more than she needs me. That's it. I hope Olivia and I can have a relationship sometime in the future. But for now, I'm removing myself from the equation. Thanks again to everyone who gave me advice and support. It really meant the world to me to know that so many people really cared. Edit. So okay, wow. I didn't expect this response at all. Thank you to the majority of the people here. I've done my best to respond to the private messages, etc. There are a few things I want to address in terms of misconcept. Ian's FAQs. 1. It's 100% my decision to pay for Olivia's schooling. I pay the school directly as I have always done, and her mother doesn't control that. I am looking at this as doing something for someone I love. Her mom might benefit from it, but she isn't any part of the reason I am doing this. 2. I think the way we decided to tell Olivia about the breakup was the right way. I've let her know that I'll always be around if she wants to see me. But things happen and it just didn't work between her mother and I. I disagree with people saying I should air the dirty laundry. It's between her mother and I want to keep it that way. Her dad died before she could know him. Her mom has been the only parent she's ever known, and I am not willing to destroy their relationship for the sake of this truth. It's on her mom to improve herself in the future, otherwise she'll just expose herself later on. 3. I am doing alright. I meant it when I said that the response to these posts has been more than I could have ever imagined. I feel really blessed that a bunch of internet strangers take time out of their day to write me words of encouragement, support, send PMs, etc. I even had a lady offer to fly out to me, make me a steak and blow me. It was probably definitely 97% a catfish, but the ego boost was nice. Point being, I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Edit 2. Okay folks, I think I am gonna take my bow now. It's time for me to leave and focus on the future. Again, I really appreciate all of you taking the time to write such motivational, heartfelt, inspiring things to a complete stranger. What started as a drunken rant really turned into something special that has helped me immeasurably. I'll always be grateful for you all. I am bookmarking this so I can look at it when I am feeling down. Mods, please don't delete again. I wish the best for all of you. I might make an update in the future. But for now I am done. I am content in knowing I did right by myself and what I believe in. I have no regrets with how I handled things. Goodbye for now. And thanks again. I 23 started dating a woman 19 with a 6-month-old daughter in 1999. We were together for 2 years until we broke it off when I had to move city for a job offer. The breakup was devastating. Not only because I was lonely in a new city, but also because her daughter had been a part of my life every day for 2 years. I've always tried to remain friends with all of my exes, and can honestly say that has worked most of the time. I think there's only 2 or 3 that ended so badly that one of us simply don't want to be near the other. So with this in mind, I decided that I wanted to remain as a father figure to her daughter, and asked the mother if that would be okay. She said of course. It was still extremely difficult for me for a long time living apart. But it grew easier with time. I would drive back to my hometown to see them, my parents and other friends, at least once a month. And she would bring her to my town occasionally too, often leaving her with me for the weekend while she visited local friends. Many years of birthdays, and other moments throughout her life, including teaching her to swim in the ocean, walking her to and from school, teaching her to ride a bike, driving her to her first concert, Bieber, taking her with me to her first metal alternative music festival at 14, having the talk, her first breakup, taught her to drive, high school graduation, her first legal drink, her first day of uni, paid for her first tattoo, and so many more. Unfortunately, I missed out on her 16th birthday, but was there for her 18th, 21st birthdays. I also took her to Mexico with me for a month, where we both got matching travel tattoos, in Spanish. Her mother and I are still very close after all of these years. She's included me in so many aspects of their lives, asking my opinions on parenting, coming to me for help with other issues. Not only is she one of my best friends, but I think of her like family. My stepdaughter ended up moving to my city for university, and moved back in with me just over a year ago. In fact, I'm actually writing this on her balcony, and she's not 4 meters away sitting at her desk in her bedroom working from home. And while we've always been close, the current social distancing measures here in Australia have brought us even closer together. I remember being worried at the time if staying in her life was the right choice for me, for her, and for her mother. But looking back over the last 21 years, I can tell you that it's easily one of the best decisions I've ever made. That girl is my whole world. So yeah, I hope that my experience gives you ideas for how things could be. It's not always easy, and it's not always understood by others, but she's not your kid. I don't get it, but it's all worth it in the end. Good luck with it, man. I hope it works out for you too. Edit, thanks for the awards. I'm so glad people like my story. That was really beautiful to read. You're a good man. Thanks for sharing that. Seriously. Hit like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing to our channel.